New Zealand, or Aotearoa, is a land where emerald hills meet turquoise seas, where the horizon seems to stretch on forever and every breath of wind carries the stories of ancient times. This is a place shaped by the restless forces of nature, where the land and sea are in constant conversation and the air is alive with possibility. In the heart of these islands, ancient forests whisper to the wind, their towering trees standing as living witnesses to centuries gone by. The sunlight dances through the leaves, painting the forest floor in shifting patterns, while the calls of native birds echo through the canopy. Here, snow-capped peaks pierce the clouds, their reflections shimmering in deep, mysterious waters. These mountains rise like sentinels, their rugged faces shaped by the relentless passage of time, and their mirrored images in the lakes below create a sense of otherworldly tranquility. The South Island's Fiordland National Park is a World Heritage Site of raw, untamed beauty. Here, nature reigns supreme, and the landscape feels untouched by human hands, a sanctuary for rare wildlife and a haven for those seeking solitude. Glaciers carved these mountains over millennia, creating dramatic fjords, colossal cathedrals of rock and water. The sheer cliffs plunge into deep blue waters, and waterfalls tumble from dizzying heights, filling the air with a constant soothing roar. Standing here, you feel wonderfully small, a spectator among whispering giants. The scale of the landscape humbles you, reminding you of your place in the grand tapestry of the natural world. The mountains, etched by ice and time, stand as silent guardians over serene waters. Their presence is both powerful and peaceful, inviting you to pause, reflect, and simply be. This journey is about feeling the crisp air fill your lungs, hearing the gentle lapping of water against ancient rocks, and reconnecting with the poetry of the natural world. It's about letting go of the noise of everyday life and rediscovering a sense of wonder. New Zealand's fjords invite you to stand in awe, breathe deeply, and remember the wild magic our planet holds. As the morning mist rises and sunlight breaks through, you realize you are witnessing a world that feels both ancient and eternal. It's a pilgrimage for the heart, a reminder that true wonder still exists if we take the time to look, listen, and let ourselves be moved by the beauty that surrounds us. In this land of whispering giants, every moment is an invitation to marvel, to dream, and to remember our deep connection to the earth. What makes these fjords unique? Their story is written in ice, a geological epic sculpted by glaciers over thousands of years. These immense U-shaped valleys were gouged by rivers of ice, leaving behind sheer cliffs that rise vertically from the water. Waterfalls cascade from dizzying heights, adding a dynamic, ever-changing element to the landscape. The fjord's waters are layered dark, tannin-stained freshwater atop clear saltwater, creating a unique marine world where rare black coral thrives at accessible depths. This is a living museum of natural history where life adapts in extraordinary ways. To journey here is to witness the direct results of the planet's powerful creative processes. New Zealand's fjords are a treasure, epic in scale, dramatic in beauty, and utterly unforgettable. Milford Sound is the crown jewel of New Zealand's natural wonders, so breathtaking that Rudyard Kipling once called it the eighth wonder of the world. Tucked away in the remote southwest of the South Island, this fjord is a place where nature's grandeur is on full display, untouched and wild. The journey to Milford Sound is an adventure in itself. The road winds through ancient moss-draped forests and past glassy alpine lakes that perfectly mirror the surrounding peaks. Each turn reveals new vistas, building anticipation as you draw closer. Eventually the valley opens up and the iconic silhouette of Mitre Peak comes into view, signaling your arrival at this legendary destination. Mitre Peak rises almost a mile straight from the water, its dramatic pyramid shape mirrored in the dark, still fjord below. It's a sight that commands awe, dominating the landscape and drawing the eye from every angle. Waterfalls like Stirling and Bowen Falls tumble down sheer cliffs, their powerful cascades sending up clouds of mist that catch the sunlight and create shimmering rainbows. The sound of rushing water echoes through the fjord, adding to the sense of wonder. On rainy days, the cliffs are transformed. Dozens, sometimes hundreds of temporary waterfalls appear, veining the rock faces with silver threads that glisten and dance in the rain. The entire landscape feels alive, constantly shifting and changing with the weather. Exploring Milford Sound by boat is essential to truly experience its magic. The vessels glide silently through the water, bringing you close enough to feel the spray from the waterfalls. Watch playful dolphins leap alongside and spot fur seals basking on sun-warmed rocks. The experience is immersive and unforgettable. The thunder of water crashing down, the sheer scale of the cliffs rising above, and the cool mist that settles on your skin. Every moment feels like a scene from a dream. Milford Sound is beautiful in every kind of weather. Sunlight breaks through the mist, illuminating the fjord in golden hues, while rain brings a moody, ethereal atmosphere. No matter the conditions, the landscape is always dramatic and awe-inspiring. Every sense is engaged here. The scent of rain on moss, the cool touch of mist, the echo of waterfalls, and the sight of towering peaks. These are memories that linger long after you leave, calling you back to this place of wonder. Milford Sound is nature's cathedral, profound, powerful, and unforgettable. It's a place where the wild beauty of the world is on full display, leaving every visitor humbled and inspired. Doubtful Sound is Milford's mysterious, soulful counterpart, an enigmatic fjord that feels like a world apart, shrouded in mist and legend. It's larger, more remote, and far less visited, a place where the wilderness stretches endlessly and solitude reigns. Reaching Doubtful Sound is an adventure in itself. First, a boat journey across the deep, mysterious waters of Lake Manapouri, then a winding drive over the lush, rain-soaked Wilmot Pass. This journey filters out the crowds, leaving you surrounded by pure tranquility, where the only sounds are those of nature itself. The Maori name Patea means the place of silence, a name that perfectly captures the spirit of this untouched wilderness. Here the silence is almost tangible, a living presence that fills the vast valleys and deep waters. In Doubtful Sound, silence isn't emptiness, it's a gentle hush that amplifies every subtle sound, broken only by the flutter of native birds, the whisper of wind through ancient trees, or the distant rush of a hidden waterfall. Overnight cruises offer a rare chance for deep immersion. When dusk falls and the engines finally stop, the fjord's quiet magic begins to unfold, and the world feels suspended in time. Under a sky ablaze with stars, the darkness is complete, and the silence even deeper. You feel a humbling connection to the universe, as if you're standing at the edge of the world, embraced by the cosmos. Morning brings a gentle mist that drifts across the water. Dolphins gliding silently past the boat, their presence a quiet reminder of the fjord's wild heart. If you're lucky, you might spot a rare Tawaki penguin on the rocky shore, a fleeting glimpse of nature's secrets. Doubtful Sound rewards those who move slowly, who listen and who observe. The patient are gifted with moments of wonder. It's a place for deep, mindful immersion in wild nature. Here it's less about dramatic sights and more about discovering profound peace, quiet connection, and the rare beauty of true silence. The fjords are as much about wildlife as they are about landscapes. Fjordland is a sanctuary for creatures both on land and in water. Nature reigns supreme here. New Zealand fur seals bask on rocks, playful pups darting through the shallows. Dolphins, both bottlenose and dusky, often approach boats, leaping joyfully in the bow wave. Bird lovers may spot the rare Tawaki penguin or the cheeky kia, New Zealand's alpine parrot. The air is filled with birdsong. Tui, bellbirds and fantails flit through mossy forests. Every encounter feels authentic, a privilege in this wild setting. The ecosystem is complete. Flora, fauna and geology in perfect harmony. To visit is to witness nature thriving, untamed and free. The best way to experience the fjords is from the water. A boat tour is essential. From the deck, the cliffs soar above, making you feel wonderfully small. Boats bring you close to waterfalls and rock faces, revealing textures and colors shaped by ancient glaciers. For a more intimate adventure, kayak through the silence of Doubtful Sound or a sheltered cove in Milford. Kayaking offers peace, a meditative connection with the landscape and the chance for close wildlife encounters. Overnight cruises deepen the experience, witnessing sunset, dawn and the star-filled sky in profound tranquility. As day trippers leave, the fjord becomes a private retreat far from the modern world. It's more than a tour, it's a soulful escape into nature's embrace. Here you disconnect from the world and reconnect with yourself. To truly know Fjordland, you must walk its ancient trails. The famous great walks, like the Milford Track, lead through rainforests, alpine meadows and glacier-carved valleys. The Milford Track, a multi-day trek, rewards with panoramic views and ends with a boat ride through Milford Sound. Shorter walks, like the Key Summit Track, offer stunning vistas for those with less time. Even a brief stroll immerses you in mossy forests and birdsong. For photographers, every turn reveals new compositions, light, water and mist in endless interplay. Fjordland inspires you to slow down, look closely and savor its beauty. In the fjords, every sense is awakened. The visual spectacle, dark cliffs, silver waterfalls, deep waters and lush rainforest constantly shifts with light and weather. Listen, the roar of waterfalls, the cry of a gull, the profound silence of doubtful sound. The air is crisp and invigorating, scented with rain, earth and salt. Breathing here feels cleansing, a simple pleasure that restores the spirit. Feel the cold spray of a waterfall, the sun after a cool breeze, the overwhelming awe of ancient mountains. It's a place where wonder and peace settle deep within you. The fjords connect you to something larger and older than yourself. It's a symphony of nature, humbling, inspiring, unforgettable. If your heart yearns for true wilderness, consider a journey to New Zealand's fjords. This is more than a holiday, it's an experience that changes you. Here you collect memories that last a lifetime. Mitre Peak's reflection, doubtful sounds silence, dolphins playing in your boat's wake. These moments become part of who you are, reminders of the world's wonder. The fjords invite you to be awed, humbled and inspired, to put down your phone and simply be present. Let the grandeur of the mountains and the silence of the fjords put life in perspective. Keep exploring. Keep seeking places that make your heart sing. Go and let your soul be filled with wonder.